Hello Poke Fight Club, my name is ProPokeNoob and I am very happy to be bringing you another upload to this channel. I have noticed that there hasn't been a lot of content and my day has come up, so I am here and I am vigilant in getting you content because the Poke Fight Club needs to come back to life. So today I am bringing you a very special battle. It is actually going to be a Smeargle tier battle. Now ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know what that is or if you're not subscribed to me, I have invented my own tier. Yes, I sat down, I pulled out a pad of paper and my computer, and I invented the Smeargle tier. Now you might think, hey, ProPokeNoob, isn't that just taking a whole bunch of Smeargles and putting a whole bunch of moves on it? No, not really, mysterious creepy man. What it actually is 6 Smeargles versus 6 Smeargles, and the main things that, for the purposes of this upload that you need to know, 6 different natures, 6 different items, 24 different moves, no duplication of moves on the Smeargle. So essentially, it's a very creative tier, not meant to be competitive, not meant to be taken seriously. I've lost almost every single game I've played in it, but it is very fun and it gets your mind going through infinite possibilities if you could create a Pokemon using all the moves in the Pokemon series. So that's what I'm bringing you today. It's going to be a Smeargle tier match against Bane Rain. I figured, you know, might as well get more directors going here. So 2 directors for you here today, 1 narrating. Perfect. So I am Team Sketchy. His team is Team Quash. I think if you guys remember the April Fool's Day upload. Anyways, let's just get straight into it. It's a little tough to narrate because you don't really know all the sets, but I lead off with my anti-lead Smeargle, which is a very standard Smeargle in this tier. I'm going to go for the Fake Out. I am max speed, hasty nature, and pretty much all lead Smeargles are max speed. Actually, most Smeargles are max speed because they're trying to win speed ties. But I do get the check, break any potential sash. I see that he has no defense investment because of the amount of damage that it does, and he does have leftovers, which is good to know. Now, he sets up his Toxic Spikes, winning a speed tie, obviously, because I am the max speed that it could be without a Scarf. I'm just going to set up a taunt so he can't do anything else. But now I'm going to switch out, go into my Coil Quiver Dance, Quick Attack, Stored Power, Smeargle. Yes, it's a very long thing to say, but it had the Lumberry so I don't get poisoned. Now he's going to go for the Fake Out as he switches into this next Quash Smeargle, and that does a lot of damage. I got to keep that in mind. This thing is very physically oriented. Now he's going to go for the Tail Slap. Luckily he only gets 2. Just because we did a kind of a damage calc, and this was after we talked about it, actually can pretty much OHKO some Smeargles that don't have any defensive investment. But I see physical, so I just go for Coil, hopefully that he doesn't get more than 2 smacks again, but I am going to go for the Quick Attack, get a crit, and you know it's a base 90 attack, but he is going to get 3 Tail Slaps at this point, so it is going to take out my Smeargle, but it's not too big of a deal because I did get a decent amount of damage off on this poke, and I do have a way of dealing with this for later. So now what I'm going to do is switch out into my Tail Glow set, which is Tail Glow, Searing Shot, Judgment, and Psyshock for those who try to be specially defensive when they see this. But now he's going to switch out, go into his next Smeargle as I just go for the Judgment, get a crit. We have no idea what type of Smeargle this was, he didn't tell me, but, you know, it's dead. Not a big deal. Hacks happens. It's Pokemon. But now he's going to switch out, go into his next Smeargle, which we have not seen, because, again, I don't really have any spikes to check this stuff yet with. But now he's going to go for the Quiver Dance. Now, here I make a kind of a bad play. I'm going to go for Searing Shot, trying to fish for the 30% burn, kind of like a Scald burn. But the problem is, if this thing's going to keep gaining special defense, it would have been wise for me just to set up a Tail Glow first, so at least I can break through his special defense and do a fair amount of damage. Because as you're going to see, after the second Searing Shot, I'm actually not going to get the burn, and this thing's going to turn out to have Life Orb. So as much as the burn would have been appreciated, because it is special, I should have just skipped the burn, go for the Tail Glow at least on the second turn just to hopefully get a shot off. But as you see, I am modest, so he is going to outspeed me if he has max speed plus speed nature. So he does go for the Judgment. It's going to take me out, and it's pretty much an OHKO at this point with a +2, I believe, or pretty close to an OHKO. But now what I'm going to do is switch out, go into my anti-lead again, go for the Fake Out, get a crit. Now this is going to matter because the next attack that he goes for is going to KO his own Smeargle. So what I decide to do is to switch in Death Fodder, which is going to be my Conversion Smeargle, and this is Conversion, Spite, Gear Grind, and Rock Blast. And if you guys know what Conversion does, changes your type into one of your 3 other moves, so essentially you resist the normal moves. But at this point you're not going to be able to see it in action, but he is going to take himself out, which is perfect because that's one sweeper that is out of the way. But now what I'm going to do is switch into my Choice Scarf Smeargle, I believe, as he's going to bring in this next Smeargle that I have no idea what it's going to do. So all I'm going to do is just go for the U-turn, get myself out of there. I believe I switch into my Cleric Smeargle, which is the Dragon Tail, Wish Protect, and the Rapid Spin. So there we go. As he actually goes for the Choice Banded Thrash, and that sucks because I'm max HP with, I think, a few defense points. I have mostly attack points to try and break subs with Dragon Tail, but nonetheless, I know this thing's banded, so what I'm going to do is bring back in my anti-lead, go for the Fake Out. I'm going to have to chip away at this thing, and after that, I'm hoping at this point my Choice Scarf Smeargle can sweep with Thrashes, so I'm just going to leave this thing into Death Fodder as he actually goes for the Thrash yet again. It's going to take me out, obviously, because it's pretty much death. Or not! It doesn't take me out. I go for the Spore, I'm going to put him to sleep, and then I die to Poison. But that's okay, because I'm going to outspeed him nonetheless, even if he did not go to sleep, and I'm just going to take him out of the Thrash. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can come back at this point, because, I mean, all of his Pokemon are a decent amount, and I can't get confused because I have the Own Tempo ability. He's going to go for the Fake Out. I'm like, okay, I can get this thing, I can get this thing. I forget there's more than one priority move. He takes me out with a Quick Attack, and that sucks. But that was an excellent match, Bane Rain. Comment, rate, and subscribe, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this battle. In case you're wondering why we didn't have stuff like Belly Drum or Extreme Speed or anything like that, there will be a video on my channel that actually explains the rules to this tier. So if you're interested in this tier, it's very fun, a nice break from competitive battling, even though you saw some competitive sets on here and most people are taking it very seriously, which is okay. But if you are looking for a break and looking for something to revitalize your creative mind, come to my channel, check out the Smeargle tier. I should have another upload soon with updated rules after we've done some beta testing and stuff like this. But thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping that you all stay tuned to the PokeFight Club. I promise you that we are all working very hard to get you uploads. So until then, everyone, have an excellent day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.